What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is the Pokemon World Championship 2014. We have a fantastic match, and that is going to be Virizion and Genesect. Actually, this is the World Championship I was at the first time. I actually made it to this Worlds playing Virizion and Genesect as well, so that's pretty exciting. VG was one of my favorite decks of all times. But on the left from Canada, we have Andrew Estrada, and on the right, we have Igor Costa from Portugal. Now, if you've been watching the series, we know that in 2012, Igor did win the World Championship with his Darkrai Mewtwo deck. And if you watched the 2013 Worlds, you know that Jason Gliszewski is the only person to ever win Worlds more than once. He's won it 3 times. But Igor could have the opportunity to be the second player to ever win 2 World Champions. So that's what we're going to try to see today. Can Igor become a 2-time world champion or not? And here we go. We see Igor does start that Virizion with the inverted wind. Make it where it can't be affected by any special conditions. If he has grass energies, or any Pokemon can't be affected by special energies if it has grass energies. And Emerald Slash does 50. Search deck for 2 energies and attach them to your basic Pokemon. Or Pokemon on your bench, sorry. We see Skylar from Igor. Going to look through his deck. Looks like he's going to get maybe a Muscle Band, so you do additional 20 damage. But Andrew did put a Skyfield out, started Jirachi, which is a terrible start. It's like, search deck for Supporter card, reveal it, and put it in your hand. That's what it's used for, is to find a Supporter card. You don't want to start with it. Andrew didn't find another Pokemon. He didn't find the energy. It just pretty much just drew, passed, and that was it. So we see Igor use the Skylar search deck for any trainer card put in their hand, grabs the Ultra Ball. Looks like we see maybe a Genesect. Okay, so Genesect will come down. For Igor, Igor has that Genesect, which has a red signal. When you attach a Plasma Energy to it, you can bring a Pokemon from bench to the active. And a Megalo Cannon does 120 to a bench Pokemon. But Igor did not find an energy either. Just attached the Muscle Band to Virizion and passes. And we see that Igor only has a hand of a couple cards. Let's see what Andrew, oh my goodness. He's going to coerce for 1 card. So coerce says, shuffle your hand to deck, draw as many cards as Pokemon are on the bench. And there's only 1 Pokemon on the bench, and that is going to be Genesect. So Andrew's going to leave you to draw 1 card with this chorus, and let's see, what is it? I don't even know what he didn't even look at it. He just passed. So see a Juniper from Igor, discard their hand, draw 7 new cards. And does Igor find an energy? It looks like he does have a Grass Energy in his hand. He's got a Course Machine, which you can attach to search deck for a Plasma Energy and attach it to one of your Plasma Pokemon. That Genesect is a Plasma Pokemon, so we get an energy that way. We see 2 more Genesects at the field. Igor has a Grass Energy and just passes, and Andrew finds a Genesect. Alright, so on Igor's turn, that Skyward Bridge gives your Pokemon 1 less retreat cost, or base Pokemon have 1 less retreat. So you can retreat to that Genesect, attach a Grass Energy and Megalo Cannon for the knockout on that Jirachi, because Jirachi only has 90 HP. But we see Igor plays an in. Gonna pretty much save Andrew here, and it says, hey, both players shuffle their hands deck and draw a card for each prize card remaining. Both players have 6 prize cards, but Igor will take the first knockout here. Gonna do Megalo Cannon and put 20 on that bench Genesect. Now on Andrew's turn, does he find a Pokemon? He does finally find a Virizion. He can start powering that up. We see Cold Stream, gonna get Plasma Energy maybe to that Genesect, and yes, we do see that. Now, with this year's Worlds, we do have a new A-Spec, and that is G-Booster. You can only use the effect when it's attached to a Genesect EX. And you can attach it to anybody you want to, but you can only use the effect when you attach to Genesect EX. Does 200 damage, but you have to discard 2 energies. So, G-Booster could come out of nowhere, do 200 damage, and knock out this Genesect. But you do have to discard 2 energies. It takes 2 grass and a colorless. But we see Andrew play his own version of N. Gonna put Igor at 4 cards. Andrew will get 6 off this. Now, will Andrew find a Grass Energy? And there we go. That Virizion does have Grass Energy. It can use Emerald Slash next turn. And will we see a pass from Andrew leaving the Hurt Genesect in the axe spot? He's trying to contemplate. No, just going to keep it there and just retreat. But we do see a Plasma Energy attached to the bench Genesect. Going to use that red signal, bring up the energy, or bring up the Virizion on the bench. And we see a Tool Scrapper. Igor's going to bump off his own Muscle Band, so you can use Bike, draw to have 4 cards in your hand, and we will see another Megalo Cannon do 100 to the Virizion and 20 to the bench Genesect. So Andrew has a grass energy. He can do Emerald Slash here, and he does have the muscle blade. Now, this is pretty important to do because with this, Emerald Slash do 100 damage, or 70 damage, and the next turn, that Mega Volcanic can do 100, which is perfect numbers to knock out a Genesect EX. All these Pokemon do have 170 HP, so that combo does work very well. We do see Andrew do get Mr. Mime with that bench barrier, saying, hey, your Mega Volcanic will no longer hurt my bench Pokemon, and we'll see Andrew use the Emerald Slash, put a 70 on it, put 2 grass energies from his deck to one of his Pokemon, right? So let's see. He's going to put it on onto Genesect. And onto Igor's turn, going to attach a grass energy to the Genesect. We're going to see Course Machine. Going to put a Plasma energy on the fresh Genesect. And we will see a Mega Cannon for the knockout. And it is not looking good for Andrew right now. Igor just needs to find his G-Booster, and he can knock out any of these Pokemon the next turn. There's Andrew's G-Booster, and we see an end. Going to put Igor at 2 cards. Now, this is a pretty big deal, because, I mean, Igor could just, like, dead draw off these 2 cards and not find anything. So both players have black sleeves, too, so it's kind of hard to keep up with where decks are where. We do see a Grass Energy to be attached to the Genesect, and we will see a Mega Volcanic do 100, taking a knockout, put 20 on the Virizion, on the Igor's turn. Does he have like a Skyla? Skyla could search out that G-Booster and guarantee a knockout this turn. He does look like he has a Virizion, a Grass Energy, but that looks like about it. Maybe a Shadow Trident in his hand to get a Plasma Energy from a discard pile back into his hand. But outside of that, don't think Igor has anything. And we just see a pass onto Andrew's turn. We see a red signal bringing up that, oh my goodness, bringing up that Pokemon, bringing up the Genesect, a G-Booster, taking a knockout, doing 200 damage. Oh my goodness. And we see a Grass Energy attached to Virizion, and we see a Plasma Energy going to bring up a bench Pokemon and take a knockout, starting just Jirachi. Oh my goodness, that was a crazy game 1. Andrew even showing off like, hey, I started Jirachi, and I was still able to take down this game 1. That is insane. That end very much hurt Igor, right? The end of the 2, Igor couldn't find anything, and Andrew was able to get that G-Booster, take a knockout, and the next turn follow up with another knockout. That is insane. Wow, okay, alright, so we're going to game number 2. I don't think there's anything that, you know, Igor could have done differently. Maybe what he could have done is maybe been attacking with the Virizion and not gone so aggressive with the Genesect and set up multiple Genesects. That's maybe one thing he could have done differently, just to, like, you know, kind of set up instead of being super aggressive. That's maybe one thing he could change going to game number 2. But we see Igor does start, okay, doesn't start anything actually, but he does have Drift Bloom. Now, Drift Bloom is a pretty cool tech in this deck, and it does 50 times the amount of special energies in your opponent's discard pile. It doesn't really help too much in this matchup. I mean, I guess if there's, like, you know, 2 Plasma Energies or 3 Plasma Energies, you can, like, slowly do 100 to 150. And then once there's 3 plus a Muscle Band, we'll take a knockout. But outside of that, it's more for the Plasma. I think it's Plasma more so is the big one. Or anything that plays, like, Special Energies. I mean, this deck does play, like, 4 Special Energies, but that's it. But we do see Igor starting that turn 1 Coalition Machine, going to attach a Plasma Energy to that bench Genesect. Does Igor have a Grass Energy? You're going to see a Juniper turn 1. I think it's the last year you can use a support card on your first turn, if I remember correctly. We do see a Grass Energy onto that Virizion. Now the Genesect will come down. Another Virizion will come down. And just a pass onto Andrew's turn. Pretty strong turn from Igor, getting out multiple Pokemon. And no energy from Andrew. Oh, wait, he wasn't. Okay. I think he was. Okay, we're good. I don't know what what hands that was from Andrew showing that. I don't know. But at least we stopped him from Igor from drawing a card. But here we go. Both players are going to shuffle up, get 6 new cards. I mean, all Igor really needs next turn is like a Muscle Band and a Grass Energy, and he can do Emerald Slash for 70 and start setting up some knockouts. And let's see what Andrew decides to do. It looks like he's just going to pass, leaving the Genesect to the Axe spot, which I do like a lot. You don't want to see that Virizion get smacked because you can use that Virizion to set up multiple Pokemon. We do see an Ultra Ball discarding an Ultra Ball and a Course Machine. Now, a big thing too is Igor has used 2 Plasma Energies, and there's only 4 in his deck, so that's a big deal too. But we do see a third Genesect hit the field. And does he find a muscle band or not? So looks like we see a Skyla. Skyla will definitely search out that muscle band to do the 70, which I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but setting that up is pretty nice. You want to use a G booster for that. And we'll see Mega Cannon doing 70. Going to search for 2 grass energies and attach it to one of the Genesects. Alrighty. So, on to Andrew's turn. I mean, of course, he wants to look for a grass energy as well and a muscle band. He could maybe go for plasma energy, but I don't think that's very useful. But I guess if you want to guarantee the attack this turn, you kind of have to do what you have to do, right? So plasma energy to the Virizion. We do see an end. Now, Andrew did have Tool Scraper in his hand to get rid of the muscle band, but I think he wants to save it for the G Booster, because G Booster is a tool card that you attach to one of your Pokemon. He could have got rid of the muscle band and stopped making Igor doing 70, but I guess Andrew definitely wants to save it for the G Booster attack, right? But we see Emerald Slash. Now, this unfortunately is going to put grass energies on a damaged Genesect, which means it's very easy to take a knockout. And we do see a town map in Andrew's hand. He can just flip over his prize cards and show Igor what he has prized. But it looks like he's not going to do that. It looks like he does not want to show that information. And he didn't find a muscle band either. So that means, you know, if Genesect wants to take a knockout next turn, he's going to attach a muscle band to his Genesect to knock out this Virizion, which is not very good. And now all Igor could probably do is just Emerald Slash, put 70 on that Virizion, basically have 2 knockouts, right, with Genesects. And then he can just follow up with a G Booster to knock out the 3rd EX Pokemon. So we'll see if something like that happens. We'll see if Igor goes for that play where he wants to set up multiple knockouts. Right, so on Igor's turn, let's see what he finds. He does have Shadow Triad in hand. Just search for a Plasma Energy, or Plasma Party discard pile. We do see an Ultra Ball discarding Shadow Triad and Colorless Machine. So Igor's going for something else. We do see a Virizion going to his hand. He'll probably just discard that. Maybe he's looking for maybe a G Booster plus Energy, Drifloon plus a Bike, drawn just like 1 card. And we see Juniper discarding the hand, draw 70 cards. And there is G Booster. Now, and he's got a Plasma Energy to bring up that bench Genesect. He can set up the Genesect with 3 energies on it and take a knockout, pretty much saying, hey, Andrew, you can't really do anything next turn, right? And this is where the 70 damage from Virizion really does matter. Like, doing that 70 plus Megalo is so, so great. And we see Igor taking a knockout, going down to 4 prize cards. We'll see the muscle man going to the Virizion. We see Talmap going to reveal his prize card, show what is all there. Nothing too crazy. I guess an energy switch is somewhat a big deal. Maybe 2 grass energies. I don't know how many grass energies Andrew plays. Probably a fair amount though, right? But Andrew's hand is Sycamore, Double Skyla, Cold Sheen, and Plasma Energy. Now he could use Skyla to guaranteed a Genesect this turn, right? With the Ultra Ball, so we see Ultra Ball discard Cold Sheen and a Skyla to grab a Genesect just to make sure you can attack this turn. Yes, you could hypothetically like play Juniper and like find a Genesect plus or an Ultra Ball, but Andrew wants to go smart, be safe, and do it that way, which I do like a lot. But we see Emerald Slash, which again doing 70, powering up that bench Genesect. Now on Igor's turn, can he find a Plasma Energy? We already know he has that G Booster in his hand to take a knock on that bench Genesect. So let's see what Igor does here. He does have the G Booster. Going to attach it, Grass Energy to the bench Genesect, Muscle Band to the other, to a Genesect actually, okay. And we'll definitely see a G Booster discard 2 energies and take a knockout. But then Andrew can then follow up with his Genesect and knock out Igor's Genesect. So we'll see a G Booster taking a knockout, going down to 2 prize cards. Here comes Genesect DX and on to Andrew's turn. Looks like he does have a Plasma Energy. But I definitely think you don't want to activate that, right? You just want to keep it in the act spot. Play Sycamore, discard your hand, draw 7. And we see an Enhanced Hammer discarding a Plasma Energy. Whoa, what a tech. And Mr. Mind coming down as well. Alrighty. And we'll definitely see a Megalo Cannon taking a knockout, put 20 damage, probably on that Virizion with 50 damage on it. So then, like, Genesect can follow up a knockout. But Andrew's looking to his discard pile. Looks like he has 3. Got a Super Rod, 3 Grass Energies back into the deck. Okay. But yeah, Andrew will take a knockout, going down to 4 prize cards. What cards will he take? Energy Switch, Ultra Ball kind of seems good. We'll see 20 damage to the Virizion. There's the Ultra Ball and Energy Switch. Okay, so we both agreed. So, all right, hold on. There's a lot going on here. And there's Shadow Triad. All right, so we see Energy Switch from Virizion on the bench to the active. We see Professor's Letter to search for 2 Grass Energies, finds 1, and then Shadow Triad to get back 1 Plasma card from his discard pile, which is that G Booster attack, or G Booster tool card, and we'll take a G Booster to knock out the Genesect. What a crazy hand he had. He had Energy Switch, he had the Professor's Letter, and Shadow Triad. Even though he already discarded 1 Shadow Triad, he had another one in his hand, which I think a lot of decks did play 2. It's a really, really good card. I mean, Shadow Triad got back your best attack, which was G Booster, do 200 damage, knocks out pretty much everybody in this format at this time. I don't think there was anybody that could survive a hit. Maybe a Crystal Wall, Black Kyurem, or whatever, or a Crystal Wall Kyurem, right? I think those had like 300 HP or something like that. So, outside of that, I'm trying to think. Could Eviolite, maybe like an Eviolite Wailord? Was Wailord even a card? I have no idea. No, I don't think so. But anyways, we're going to game number 3. Andrew's probably going first to get that turn 1 energy attachment. That's very, very crucial in this matchup. And we should see what happens here. Okay. Looks like, did Andrew mulligan, or we just taking I think we just took a second. So we see 7 new cards. Got the Virizion. That's what Andrew wants to see. And we see nothing from Igor. It looks like we just saw like an escape rope, and that was pretty much it. So Andrew will get an additional card. That's definitely not what you want to do in this mirror match. Giving, more outs to find that grass energy and everything else is not good. That's not what you want to see. So, Igor, okay, has 2 Pokemon to start with. 6 prize cards, and here we go. Game number 3. He's got the Drifloon, got the Virizion, and on to Andrew's turn. Does he have a grass energy? That's what we really care about. Does he have a grass energy? Get that turn 1 attachment. We see the Genesect. Do I see a grass energy? He has Sycamore. He's got He's got Shadow Triad. But I don't think we see a grass energy just yet. And there we see an in. Both players are going to shuffle up and draw 6 new cards. So Andrew needs to find a grass energy here. If he doesn't find a grass energy, we know how bad that is. Well, I mean, I say that it's bad, but like in game 1, Andrew didn't find a grass energy or any Pokemon, and he started drawing. Still won, but does have to turn 1 grass energy to the Virizion, and then it's going to be on to Igor's turn, right? Now, Igor can't really do much either. Most he can do is attach a grass energy, maybe get down a Genesect. We do see an Ultra Ball discarding an Energy Switch and a Shadow Triad. Okay, 2 very good cards. We see the grass energy. We see Skyla. Skyla's going to find in. So he has a supporter card for next turn. Okay. And we just see a pass on to Andrew's turn. Now, what Andrew wants to do here, well, he really can't do much, right? He can't, like, Plasma Energy plus attach a Grass Energy to do damage to Virizion. I think, what is Drifloom's HP? That's the only thing I don't know. Because he could take a knockout here, right? If he knocks out the Drifloom, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. I don't think Igor is going to put down another Drifloom. It's like, okay, cool, you knocked out my Drifloom, which is kind of irrelevant, right? Like, that 1 prize card's not really going to matter too much. There's no, like, Echoing Horn or anything crazy in Andrew's list like that. I don't think there's anything even in this format that could bring back Pokemon. I'm pretty sure there wasn't, right? So, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But I don't think there's a way to bring back Pokemon. So, this, like, if he does take a prize card, it's, like, kind of irrelevant. But we see Skyla going to get Professor's Letter, going to get 2 Grass Energies. He could just opt to get 1, so you have the 2 in your deck. Because I think Andrew wants to go the route of like, hey, I'm going to double Airmail Slash with the Grass Energies in my deck, right? So 15 on the Drifloon, going to get 2 Grass Energies onto a Genesect. On Igor's turn, we see a Muscle Band plus in. Now this Muscle Band, once again, is huge. The Muscle Band makes it where, hey, I'm going to do 70, and then I'm going to follow up with a Megalo Cannon for knockout. But, Igor's going to have to watch out, because if he does that, Andrew will have like 2 Genesects powered up. And that means he could, just go for a Megalo Cannon and knock out the Genesect. So we'll see what happens in these following turns. We do see the Airmail Slash. Going to put 2 Grass Energies on a bench Virizion. So this is Igor saying, like, hey, I'm scared that you're going to go G-Booster, Plasma Energy, knock out my bench Genesect. Okay, nope. Going to attach it to Genesect. I guess he's just throwing them out there. Okay. He's not scared of that. He's not scared of that play. He said, you know what, Andrew, you don't have that. But he looks like he might have it, actually. Plasma Energy, going to bring up that Genesect. Okay. We see Skyla. He could go for this really crazy play, or he could be a little passive here and just Skyla from Muscle Band and go for an Emerald Slash, put 70 on that Genesect, which I think I like that play a little bit more. I like the, let's set up 2 Genesects kind of thing. We'll see Skyla. We'll see what Skyla does here. It's either going to grab G-Booster or it's going to grab Muscle Band. That's the only 2 cards you're going to see grabbed here. Looks like, he's going to be super aggressive and go for the G-Booster knockout. You can see that's what he's trying to figure out. I mean, it does pay off if Andrew can go, next turn, Plasma Energy Switch, knock out a next Genesect. And then after that, you're pretty much in a dominating position, right? So we'll see what Andrew decides to do. It looks like he is going to grab the G-Booster, saying, you know what, I want to take the quick price cards and start taking some knockouts. So we see the Genesect come up. We're going to see the G-Booster attached to the Genesect, and we're going to see 200 damage come down. And Tool Scrapper get rid of that Muscle Band too, saying, you know what, I don't need you doing 70 to follow with a Mega Cannon. And there we go. We see a G-Booster taking a knockout. Andrew taking the quick price cards, going down to 4. We see a Tool Scrapper from Igor discarding the G-Booster, and we see an N going to put Andrew at 4 cards. Now, this could be really bad. I mean, good thing is Andrew could retreat to the Virizion because it does have 2 Grass Energy on it, so he can't attack that way. He's not completely out of it. And there we see Igor finding the Muscle Band too. And a Genesect. So we can see another Emerald Slash here. Put 2 Grass Energies on that Genesect and get ready for a Megalo Cannon. And that Genesect does have the capability of taking 2 knockouts back to back. We do see an Ultra Ball discarding an Escape Rope and a Plasma Energy. These are pretty 2 good big deals here. But we do see a Genesect come down. We'll see definitely an Emerald Slash here. We see a Bike drawing up to 4 cards. Did he draw the G-Booster? I think he drew G-Booster. I'm not sure. But, we'll definitely see Emerald Slash here. Doing 70. Okay, Plasma Energy, okay. And not going to bring up anybody. And going to search for 2 cards. Now, it didn't, this is the only turn. We're good. So, let's see what happens. So, on to Andrew's turn. We see Genesect come down. Okay. We see Plasma Energy. Maybe not. Does he bring up the Genesect? Yeah, going to bring up the Genesect here. Okay, very, very good. He's got the Muscle Band too, so he can do the 70 combo where he does 70 to the Genesect, then follow up with the Genesect with 3 energies for Mega Cannon for knockout. That's pretty good. We'll see a retreat into the Virizion, and we'll see an Emerald Slash here. Probably put 2 Grass Energies on the Genesect with the Plasma Energy, I imagine. Yeah, I imagine that's who we'll see it, right? I don't imagine he attached to the Genesect with the 70 HP. He could attach it to the Genesect with no energies, but looks like he's going with the Plasma one, which I do like. On Igor's turn, does he have Plasma Badge? There's a G-Booster, and there's an N. All right, so Igor needs to find a Plasma Badge here. Not Plasma Badge, Plasma Energy. If he finds a Plasma Energy, he could bring up that Genesect off the bench. He can use his G-Booster and take 2 prize cards, going down to 4. So this is the first really back and forth game we've had here, which is pretty exciting. Yeah. So we'll see, what does Igor find? Does he find one of his Plasma Energies? And he does! Oh my goodness! So now he can use he can Rest Signal up that Genesect off the bench. G-Booster taking a knockout, going down to 4 prize cards, and onto Andrew's turn, going to send up that Virizion. Wow. Now, Andrew could counter-react, and he could Energy Switch plus energy attached for the knockout, because that Genesect does have 70 HP, or 70 damage on it. So can Andrew pull that play off? Can he go Energy plus Energy Switch? He is using Skyla right now, which is his support card for turn. It makes me believe that he doesn't have this play, because he is taking a second to decide what to do here, unfortunately. So I don't think we'll see an Energy Switch plus Energy Attach play, which is kind of upsetting. But, I mean, Igor doesn't have a guaranteed knockout either. So, oh my goodness, there is the Energy Switch. Are we going to see this? So there's a Grass Energy. Okay, nope. Wait, does he have double Energy Switch? Oh my goodness. And there's double Energy Switch. Oh my goodness. Going to bring a Grass Energy off the Virizion. I think you do go double Virizion here. Because if you do double Virizion, you leave a grass energy attached to the Genesect, and then what you could do here is you could grass plus plasma energy, and maybe G booster. No, that I don't know. We'll see. Looks like he's gonna go one there. And where's the other one gonna be from? Oh, it's so hard. Looks like he's gonna go from the damaged Genesect. Yeah, I mean, I guess with the damaged Genesect, you can at least go for like Emerald Slash on the Hurt Virizion to power up the bench Genesect. But we see the double energy switch. Wow, and 20 damage to the Drifloon as well, going down to one price card. Now, this could be a really big deal because Igor could put Andrew down to one price or one card within. Wow, all right. So see, Igor's trying to play his hand out with Ultra Ball, trying to figure out the correct sequencing. See, Ultra Ball and Juniper being discarded. Let's see, what does Igor find here? What does Igor go for here? I mean, the only way he can take a knockout this turn is he has to energy switch plus energy charge plus. Oh my goodness, there's a Revenge Blast Shaman coming to play. Oh man, this could win Igor the game. So there's a grass energy attached to the Shaman. Does Igor have an energy switch? And there's an in. Gonna put Andrew at one card. If Igor can find this energy switch, Revenge Blast will do 180 damage right now, right? I'm pretty sure it does 30 plus 30 for each prize card your opponent has staking. And since his opponent's taking 5 prize cards plus the base 30, that's 180, which will knock out this Genesect if Igor can find an energy switch. But we know that Igor discarded one earlier. Did he find an energy switch? And looks like he did not, unfortunately. No! Alright, so only Andrew's turn. If Andrew finds, he hits double Sycamore. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright, so let's see here. Andrew could win right now. What does he have? Looks like he doesn't have game on board right now. Because what he could do, I don't know what resources Andrew has played, but he could go Plasma Energy Muscle Band to knock out that Shaman because Shaman has 110 HP. Now, if I'm Andrew and I have a Grass Energy, I think I actually retreat to the Virizion, right? And force Igor to bring up somebody with his own Plasma Energy. But we'll see what Andrew decides to do here. Does he have a Grass Energy? Even think about this play or not? That's the first question. Looks like he has. I think he does have a Grass Energy in his hand. But maybe he's contemplating playing on the Genesect so he can like energy switch attach. And no, we see the Plasma Energy going to the Virizion. Sit in the Virizion. I like this play a lot. Doing 70. I don't know if he has any Grass Energies left in deck. We'll find out together. And he does. Oh my goodness. That I don't know if that sets up game. But my goodness, that is a really good. Like, into one, hits double Sycamore. E-Hammer, Grass, Bike, Muscle Band, Shaman, Revenge Blast, Knockout. And hang on. Oh, I missed something. See, okay, we do the 70. Okay. So Andrew obviously won, but hold on, let's see. Double Grass Energy. Oh, okay, and I know what happens now. And Andrew has the Plasma Energy in his hand to take a knockout the next turn. So we see E-Hammer discard the Plasma Energy. We see Bike drawn 2. We see the Muscle Band. We see the Retreat. And then we see Andrew has the Plasma Energy to bring up the Bridge Virizion to take a knockout. Oh my goodness. And there we go, Andrew coming back and getting it. Wow, that was a great game 3. That was pretty exciting. And there we go, guys. There's the Pokemon World Championship 2014. Man, just think, if Igor had found that energy switch, he could have took a knockout the turn before and pretty much won the game from there. I don't think there's a way for him to knock out the Shaman, which is crazy. Unless I'm doing the math wrong, but I think it's 30 plus 30. If I'm wrong, let me know down below. So, but yeah, anyway, guys, there we go. This Pokemon World Championship 2014. What an exciting year. Virizion Genesect mirror match. You didn't think like 70, 100 damage matters so much, but it does. It does. That was such a fun year. Test out the Virizion Genesect mirror. It was always a lot of fun. Unfortunately, Igor did not become our 2-time world champion. But Andrew did win. Congratulations, Andrew. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty. Bye.